Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhu's. Welcome to the beginning of the end. This may be either the last episode or the second to last. The penultimate episode, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. I think you will know before I do. Again, I think you kind of understand what I'm trying to get at with that expression or phrase, maybe? Anyways, in between episodes, I let time pass. It's been 10 years since our last war with the Taurasi. And unfortunately, this is not going to be our last war. Which is why I say this may be the last or the second to last episode. So, in this war, we're going to get a whole bunch of more planets given away to some of my other vassals and whatnot. We'll see how that all goes. And a little status update for our Dyson Sphere. I think we are currently working on the penultimate upgrade. So after this upgrade finishes, I think there's going to be one more. I think it goes from 25 to from 0 to 25 to 50 to 75 and then 100. But I'm actually really looking forward to this thing being completed. There's one other megastructure project that I'd like to complete, and that is actually to bring these ruined Ringworld sections back online. Now, I don't know if we're actually gonna see these come back online in this campaign, so we'll just have to kind of, see after everything's said and done. But in the meantime, let's get on with it, as they say in the Flying Circus, in Monty Python and the Flying Circus.
Species
in
modified.
case that wasn't obvious. Oh yeah, also in between episodes, I set a whole bunch of species to get modified. I basically just had all their negative traits removed or something, I think. It's kind of what we're looking at. Yeah. I just set a lot of their negative traits to get removed and have them add either communal or conservationist added. And I think that might, maybe, help out with our happiness as well as our mineral generation, perhaps? I have no idea. It was just something to do to kill time. But in the meantime, there's not much else to do. I think we've got just... Yeah, the Taurasi are the only ones who aren't either our vassals, protectorates, or allies. I was actually pondering the possibility of, once we take out the Taurasi, we leave the Federation and then we try to, turn our backs against... Well, we leave the Federation and then we go after our former allies, like the Gagasi. I don't know if it would be possible to vassalize them outright. They do own a fair bit of territory and population in their systems, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to vassalize them outright. And obviously, we won't be able to take out the Quipolchi in one turn, in one war. I don't know if it's really worth it. I just kind of never really liked our allies, especially the Gagasi, who have remained spiritual to this very day. At least they're slightly more xenophilic. But that's not really enough for us. In the meantime, let's focus on the Taurasi. Can we maybe get our allies to attack the fleet there? You guys have 100,000. You guys have your 51 battleships. Can you guys take out the Taurasi here that are just parked out here? Perhaps? No? Do you want me to do it? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? You want me to do it? I would rather not take the losses if I can avoid it, but you know what? So be it. Guys, get in there, bust up the Taurasi. There you go. In the meantime, our other fleets will go ahead and commence with the assault on these same damn planets for like the 5th time. Holy shit. Did you bring troops or no? Oh, you did. Okay, good. You're actually attacking. Well,
species modified.
fancy that.
Hostile station engaged.
Indeed.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Is it these guys? It is these guys.
Construction complete.
They're a
Hostile
little out of
station
range to
engaged.
get engaged right away. I'm hoping we don't see any losses. Nope, we already saw a loss. We already lost a cruiser. It's always Jimmy, Bimmy, and his cousin Gary. We lost Cindy. Oh, there goes Lucy. Lucy, that asshole. Jeez.
Situation log updated.
Okay, how many did we lose? Give me the set rep.
Log updated.
Tell me. We lost 6. 3 cruisers and 3 corvettes. You know what? We'll just get these guys replenished right now. Might as well. There we go. 3 cruisers and 3 corvettes, right? Okay, 3 cruisers and 3 corvettes. Bam. There you go. Alright. Since you're here, you might as well go ahead and siege down Bekonda. You guys are number 2, right? Yeah, number 2. Or fleet 2, rather. Go ahead, attack Zandor or Zendor. Sorry, Zanbor, not even. Neither of those names are correct. Oh, you actually... Oh, right, you actually did have people land there and assault it. Right, of course. How could I forget?
Species modified.
Oh, we've actually almost modified everyone. Perfect. Just have the 1 species left, and then that's it. Is anyone unhappy with us having modified these species, or...
Enemy planet secured.
I'm hoping people don't care.
Engaged.
I'm
Situation
guessing
log
people don't care.
updated.
It's not like we're spiritualists or anything, right? So, whatever. Why don't you head over down there to Zunor. You guys done? Who became my vassal? The Belmacosa Taurasi have become my vassals. Fantastic.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation
Go ahead, land.
updated. Hostile
You guys can
station
also
engaged.
just go ahead and land. Perfect. Guys are getting there. I'd rather not have them
Hostile
go,
fleet engaged.
you know, go in ahead of
Enemy
the
planet
fleet
secured.
there, just in case they
Hostile fleet engaged.
get blasted out of the
Situation
sky
log
for being too quick or
Enemy
something.
planet secured. Situation log updated.
Guys are number what? You guys are number 4, right? Yeah, number 4. Go ahead. Move over to Bondoga. And number 3. You guys also need to be on the prowl, right? Yeah, number 3. Go to Gribben. Yeah, there you go. Gribben sounds like a good place. Y'all are attacking.
Species modified.
As are you. Nice. Should be a fairly quick war.
Construction complete.
Which means that there's going to be a lot of waiting after this war is done. I mean, regardless of whether or not it's a quick war, there's still going to be a long waiting happening in between, where I basically just
Hostile
let the
fleet
game run
engaged.
for like 10 in-game years, and then I just play another game.
Enemy planet secured.
Which I think kind of goes to show that Stellaris is a series, Stellaris still kind of needs a fair bit of work in
Enemy
the
planet secured.
late game, I think. If that makes any sense. I'm sorry if I'm not very articulate today.
Hostile
It's been a
fleet
long day for me.
engaged.
It's been a fairly long day. And I am running on fumes, and
Engaged.
what is happening here?
Situation log updated.
Third Armada, where the fuck are you? Go protect your people, man. What the fuck? Get out of there.
Situation log updated.
Oh, we lost one. Oh my god. What? Unfucking believable. What bags of dicks? Ugh. Whatever. Not the worst thing in the world. Honestly, I don't know why I react so strongly to that. Jeez, it's not like I can't replace them just as easily, right? Actually, let's get that started right now.
Secured.
Android Assault Army, yeah, that's the one. And you guys are
Enemy planet
ready to
secured.
rumble? Fantastic. Go ahead, follow them. And they're number what? They're number 2s. Number 2s move over to Soval. And shouldn't be much more of this left now. Nice. Number 4? Yes, number 4. Would have been cool to repair their thing here. Their science nexus. I still have no idea how they got this ruined. Did someone blast it into smithereens, or did they find it ruined like this maybe? I guess it's possible, since there are the ruined well, there are other ruined megastructures and whatnot. But it's very cool that it's situated in you know, next to a black hole.
Situation log updated.
But yeah, nice. And you guys have fled. Of course. Y'all need to protect some. Yeah, y'all need to do some better protecting here, guys. Actually, Fleet 1 is ready to rumble. Go ahead, land. And no other planet in this system. Good. Just go ahead and land. You don't need to wait for my permission.
Situation log updated.
Just blanket permissions all around. Ooh.
Enemy planet secure.
Right, companion sphere. These guys. Why don't you... I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of clicking on stuff. Please. Thank you. That's alright, Taurasi. Oh, look at you. You guys have been reduced to like almost nothing. This is so precious. I love it. Now, all that remains is for my vassals to actually hold on to those dudes, or to those, systems. Better not lose those colonies. Start pumping out some defense armies, guys. That's my tip. Pro tip. But yeah, all that really remains right now is for me to take another break here and then just come back once we've, once the truce is expired in 25:30. Right? This will probably actually be the last episode. So, I'll be back in a sec. And we're back. We're actually 1 year past the whole, the truce date, the truce end date, and that's because I noticed that the Dyson Sphere only had 1 year left to actually complete. So I just wanted to show you guys the Dyson Sphere in its entirety, in its full glory, as it was completed before we wage the final war that'll end this campaign. The Joldarun Dyson Sphere completed. The Joldarun system's primary has now been completely enveloped by a Lover Dyson Sphere. Our engineers celebrate this as a great victory, and rightly so. We have achieved what only a handful of star empires in the history of the galaxy dared imagine: the total subjugation of a star. Energy output nominal. And, you guys ready for this? Boom! It even takes on the colors of our empire. Like, holy shit. The light bleeding through it, it adds so much. It adds like a, I don't know, like a, well, I guess like a certain je ne sais quoi. It's like a very nice touch. And holy shit, this thing is impressive. My god, wow. I mean, the level of hum that it's currently generating is like fucking off the charts and blowing my eardrums as we speak. But otherwise, damn. That thing is impressive. Wow. I thought the, you know, I thought the sentry array looked cool. Right? And then I saw the science nexus in its entirety, and I thought this thing looked kind of cool. It's like, is it actually, you know, is it by scale? Is it to scale? Is it actually bigger than the planet? Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe not, I don't know. But then, bam, holy shit, this thing is awesome looking. Very cool. I'm very glad we got to build this thing, even though it's only generating 400 energy. which is actually, I guess, even at this stage, somewhat significant, but not really. So we've actually set out to rebuild one of the destroyed ring sections as well, and I don't think we'll actually be able to stick around to watch this thing get completed, because now we should be able to wage our final war against the Taurasi and just outright vassalize them. This is it, guys. This is how it all goes down. We can't cede them, right? No, we can cede them to our vassals, but I'd rather just vassalize the Taurasi outright. Here it goes, guys.
We have declared.
Here it goes. Boom. Everyone. Battle stations. Or whatever. I don't know if we actually have battle stations, but go to places and blast things and kill people and shit. Yes. Oh, right, that's the task force. Yeah, get our 4th cluster here. And then task force. You know what? I guess you do have a purpose there. That's fine. That's good. Alright, guys. Get to it. Chop chop. And you want star charts. I don't know how many times they ask me for star charts. Every time. I swear. It's like every fucking time. They keep asking me for star charts. It's like, guys, the universe has already been fully explored. The last time I gave you star charts was like basically when everything was already fully explored. Do you really need me to give you the same information again and again and again? Like, what the fuck? The universe hasn't changed in like the last 2 years, man. You asked me for star charts then, I gave it to you. Basically for free. And then you ask me for star charts now. It's not like anything has changed in the last 2 years, man. Geez, stop asking me for star charts. My god. I am actually quite happy about our emblem or logo being, well, not exactly, but close to the center of the galaxy again. Exactly where it belongs. And I think it's because we actually managed to integrate some more vassals and whatnot. But yeah, we've got some crazy ass sector business going on. Yog-Sothoth is comprised of 30 colonies. This is crazy. Like, fuck me. A little excessive, I'll admit. A little excessive, but you know what? I could be bothered to create another sector for each and every one of them, or however many we normally do. I think I usually stick, if I were serious about the whole sector business, I would stick to about maybe 7 colonies per sector. But I really couldn't give a rat's ass. I mean, we're already generating a shit ton of minerals and energy, so whatever, right? So you guys are all in position, right? Oh wow, you guys have, well, 19,000? I was about to say you guys have a fair bit, but that's a lie. You don't have a fair bit at all. Second cluster? Go ahead, launch your shit. Actually, it seems our allies have beaten us to the punch. So they're about to steal our thunder, but you know what? Who cares? It's the fucking Taurasi. It's these damn bacon people. Every time I look at them, all I want is more bacon. I already had fucking pork belly today. I don't need more bacon. But every time I look at them, that's all I think is like, God, I could go for some bacon right now. I mean, what do you expect? You look at this face. I know it's more like a warthog, and I'm fairly certain warthogs are probably gamier than actual, like, you know, domesticated pigs. But still, you look at that and I just can't help it. Like, craving some bacon right about now. Then again, when doesn't someone crave bacon, right? I'm sure even vegetarians crave bacon. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been a vegetarian, so I have no idea. I've never eaten a single vegetable in my entire life, so what do I know, right? Let's have you guys land on Pildara right away.
Situation log updated.
I think this is going to be a very, very quick war. Yeah, I don't think the Taurasi are really going to put up much of a resistance. They might even give up halfway through. That is, if they know what's smart, what's good for them. But they probably don't, because they're probably just thinking about how they could cook themselves up if they really wanted to. Because, again, they're bacon. I'm sure they probably crave bacon too. As I said, like, who doesn't crave bacon, right? So, it only makes sense. And... boom. Oh, you guys are already done. Do you actually have anything else to attack, or... no, right? I mean, I guess we have... maybe, I don't know. I'm looking for viable targets and... oh, there's one, right there. Guys, thank you. Second cluster, you guys are already invading, perfect. And...
enemy planet.
boom shakalaka. That's already 83%. I'm fairly certain this is not going to last very long. Which isn't a bad thing. And there we fucking go. Boom. We've done it. We've done it, guys. Holy shit. No, just come back home. Good job, guys. Holy crap. Good fucking job. And that's it. There are no more independent empires that are not either our allies or vassals. I guess if there are vassals, then they're not independent to begin with, so that's a little redundant. But there are no more independent empires that are not our allies. So that's it. Still 2 other independent empires left in the galaxy. Yes, that's true. But I don't think it's necessary for us to turn around and backstab our allies here. We don't love them, but it's okay. Actually, these guys say something interesting. What was it they said? Oh, look at this. Despite your faithlessness, we will never give up on you. That actually touched me. I was actually considering, you know, leaving the Federation and then waiting 10 years and then attacking them and vassalizing them. But then when I read this, I know it's just like, you know, flavored text, but I was like, despite your faithlessness, we will never give up on you. It's like what Rick Astley said, right? You know, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, or whatever. I don't exactly remember the lyrics. It's been a while since I heard that song, but yeah, and those words touched me, and I was like, well, they're never gonna run around and desert me, so maybe I should never give them up, never gonna break their hearts or eat their babies. I don't know. I kind of lost myself there. Fuck off, guys. But that does mark the end of our campaign for the Lascivious Lovebots. As I said before, our next campaign will be of the spiritualist nature. So we're going to be playing an ethos that is spiritualist. I think what I'll do this time around is go for a spiritualist authoritarian playthrough, where we just basically go around enslaving other species to then worship our gods or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the theme is gonna be. I really haven't put too much thought on it. I thought I might do something Lovecraftian. I mean, we've already done the Starspawn of Cthulhu, or the Cthulhu campaign. Maybe we'll go back and do that again, or maybe we'll do some other Lovecraftian deity. Maybe the King in Yellow. Maybe the, I don't know, Azathoth. Maybe something. Maybe the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Who knows? Who knows? You'll find out. I think. Hopefully, if you join me in my next series. But let me leave you with this glorious image of our Dyson Sphere. I think this is a good way to end the series here with a nice image of the Dyson Sphere. Kind of wish I could hide the UI, but that's the best that I can do right now. There might be some key or another that can actually hide the UI, but if there is, I don't know what it is. So I thought this Dyson Sphere would be a fitting way to end things off, considering that, you know, it's mechanical. It's a marvel. It's a wonder of mechanical engineering, as are we, the Lovebots. Holy crap. You know what? I actually had a lot of fun with this playthrough. It was really interesting to see the synthetic evolution and all the stuff that's associated with it. It was really sad that we didn't get to see a proper AI rebellion. It got crushed right off the bat. I think they were like way too late to begin with. And then when they spawned our allies and we were just way too strong. And they also had a very, very weak start where they only had like one system or something. Like, I thought they were supposed to start off with like a whole bunch of AI populations, you know, already uprising and shit, but apparently not. So hopefully in our next series, maybe we'll see an actual AI rebellion. That would be really cool, considering that, you know, we'd be spiritualist and we don't like to stand for that kind of shit where you know, we don't like dealing with machines, or at least that's the idea. And then maybe we can crush them after they gain a fair bit of power, and they're not just complete pushovers. Or maybe, just maybe, we'll have to fight the Praetorians. Who knows? I guess you'll just have to join me to find out. So let's leave this off here. I'd like to thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for, I mean, if you subscribe during this series, then thank you for your subscriptions. But, you know, thank you very much for even spending a minute of your time, of your precious time, on this campaign with me. You know, as I bumble through this, well, series finale, or whatever. So I hope to see you guys again in the next series. And then after the Spiritualist playthrough, we're gonna have a Hive Mind playthrough. Still haven't decided if I'm going to play a regular Hive Mind or a Devouring Swarm. I hear the Devouring Swarm is extremely unbalanced in a bad way. So they're not like overpowered, they are severely underpowered. They're even more difficult to play than as the Fanatical Purifiers or whatever. So we'll see how that all goes. So for now, thank you guys so much for your support and love. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next series, and have an amazing breakfast.